child. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I remembered it was Saturday, and then I forgot it was Saturday. My mom was like, I said, so is Leisha going to school? That's my little sister's name, or her nickname. She's going to school. She said, girl, it's Saturday. So I'm just sensing that, I'm channeling now, sorry, but I'm just sensing that a lot of people in my collective, they've been just working so hard in like an abundant way that like time itself is just kind of distorted for them, but not in a bad way. It's just you're living so presently that like you're going in, but I just got the download. You're going in between molecules. That doesn't even make, I'm sorry, that does make sense as in money, as in dollars, but it doesn't make sense in here. To some, maybe some of you guys can't get what I'm putting down. I'm also getting the word cherry. Cherry. Cherry, cherry, cherry. I don't know if somebody likes cherries or, again, I'm tapping into this Venusian energy, and I'm not obviously like I, hold on, y'all. Let me like sit down, because the energy I'm tapping into is so beautiful, but it needs tact and maturity, so I need to sit down. So let me just find, ooh, I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna sit on top of the sewer, so you know the it clown can't get me. Anyway, I'm blessed, you're blessed, we blessed, and yeah, we're lifted, we're gifted y protegido siempre, si se puede, si se puede. May God bless you, may God bless me, and may God bless we. And I cast a bubble of white light over this entire live as we're channeling. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. Hopefully this can be a long one, you know what I'm saying? If it's a long one, then I feel like I won't have to go live like after today, and then we can go again tomorrow. But I really want to focus on quality over quantity for the rest of the year, for me, my collective, my husband, and my family, and the stuff I'm continuously building in my life. So yeah. I hope you all can hear me very well. I know there's cars in the background, but you know, sometimes when, oh, grasshopper. Okay, that might be a sign. Oh, a grasshopper, and hold on, I should be turning my camera so you guys see. I saw a grasshopper, and then I saw this bottle. So like, you know how they say young grasshopper? I feel like somebody's on a similar journey to me, as far as having to literally like restart. Like a lot of stuff you're doing right now is shit you did throughout your whole life, but it's like reversed in a sense. Like stuff is actually supposed to be flowing to you easily, especially if you've mastered your dark feminine within, and especially if you've mastered your light masculine within. You know, everybody can embody whatever they choose to, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of masculine energy within me. I feel like that just comes from me being the oldest. It has nothing to do with me being transgender, because I'm not transgender. Everybody thinks I'm transgender. I'm like, my birth certificate definitely says vagina. But I digress. It's funny because everybody thought my brother was a boy. And I keep telling people babies are androgynous. They don't give a fuck about gender. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bruh. Like, literally when we're babies, nigga, the little pee-pee to joke don't even, you know what I'm saying? So, like, all this talk about gender dysphoria is really stemming from the patriarchy, because we were in the patriarchy for too long. So when you're over masculinizing, that's not even a fucking word, I don't know, but when you're, oh, this is so pretty, when you are overly masculine, what do you expect? The dark feminine has to take over, aka who? Lilith. And if it's not Lilith, who else is it? Hathor or Hecate or Kalima or Oya. These are all, I'm not saying that they're just dark feminines, but these are the feminine spirits or feminine goddesses or feminine deities, orishas, or whatever you want to call them, that demand respect because they earned that. The story, people don't even know the story of Yemeya, or not all the way, because there's so many versions, but if you know Yemeya, and Spanish is different spelling for depending on Spanish and depending on where you're from, because Yoruba and all that stuff, whatever. But Yemeya, her 7 sons had to get sacrificed in the ocean in order to become water gods, or basically water orisha. So it's like, if somebody's on a journey right now studying anything, I don't care what you're studying, study hard, but don't be hard-headed. study hard, okay? And you don't have to be in college to study. You know what I'm saying? I got damn near straight A's my whole entire life, and then once I got to college, all the nigga had to say was my last name wrong, and I just left, and I was only in community college for 2 weeks. That shows, and I'm not saying college is a scam. The system is. All systems are, literally the reflection, like the opposite of a system, is a scam. So a lot of people believe, or what has America has a conjured up is a scam. America is a scam disguised as a system. And the reason why a lot of things get exposed in the fall, because the system must fall, and then the veil is very thin around the fall because everyone sees the bullshit through the beginning of the school year. By the time the school year gets a little bit, and we get to like maybe January, it's dead at night. It's dead at night. Yep, you never like went outside. Hey, mommy! Wait, mommy! Hold on. Is the door locked? I'm about to go back inside. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Sorry, quick intermission, quick interruption. I'm glad my mom be texting me before she leaves, because sometimes I'll just walk outside. It's not that I don't mean to lock the door. It's just, it's just, yeah. I'm very overprotective of the women in my life. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let me step inside. Let's have a quick intermission. How was everyone's day today? How was everybody's 2025? How did it go? And I'm saying how did it go because obviously 2025 seriously started in March if you go by like Mayan calendars and whatever. But like, I don't care what calendar you go by. How was your year? I don't care if it's ending now or it's about to end. How was your year? What did you get done? What did you accomplish? What did you accomplish externally and internally? Stop just only focusing on one. That is you have to unify the external and internal, because that's the unification of the divine feminine and masculine. For my people who are trying to attract their soulmate, you will never attract your correct and most transformative soulmate, like the true one, unless you do the soulmate journey within. You what? Okay, thank you, mommy. Also, something about being polite. I feel like America has to do a whole different training program on what it means to be polite in business. Because even I have to retake that, because I used to be very polite and now I'm a jackass. So it's just like, my collective, you're fine. You're fine. Just stop overextending yourself and stop underpaying yourself. Ronan R2D. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Wait, that means are you my 200 sub? Who was my, no, because this page had 100, either this page or my main page has 199 right now. That's Trinity, TRINID3E. But I'm about to be at 200 in this one too. The alignments have been going crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you. Just in life, for everybody, whether as above, so below. I don't care if you're going through a karmic season right now. Your karmic freaking lessons might be your blessings right now, because it's showing you, hey, I'm actually glad I didn't take that route when I was a kid, or I'm actually glad that person fucked me over. It's like continuously, like, okay, with neurodivergence, you have things like limerence, correct? And I've definitely experienced limerence to a T, all right? Also, if you've experienced like I'm getting the word euphoria. No Travis Scott, y'all. No Travis Scott. Just euphoria. If you've experienced euphoria, or I'm getting psy, like the PSY. Who said psychedelics? We're not talking about, I don't know why I just channeled that. Somebody just started thinking about shrooms. Maybe we're not talking about shrooms, not right now anyway. What I guess Spirit wants me to explain to you guys my first shroom trip. And that was actually when I did my first shroom trip, and probably the worst time ever. How about y'all guess? I'm not gonna say shit until y'all guess the age and the time I decided to try shrooms. Go ahead, comment if you want to guess, because I'm not starting until you guess. You got some pretty hands too. It's because I work and I clean, and I can't wait till like my hands get like I get some real tough skin on my hands because I work with my hands. I'm an artist, and I would love the privilege to have soft, girly hands, but I feel like I just do a lot of dangerous shit sometimes. Not just because of my mania. It's really just because I'm an extremist, and sometimes I have to get off. Like literally, like I'm the type of girl who needs to go outside in the woods and like scream to purge older emotions or to purge older trauma that I never wanted to process because it was just too much. Like I am that type of girl who has to do, I guess, dangerous or stuff, you know. And there's nothing I have to do. It's just something I've always been doing. I've noticed, like, even looking into my childhood. I remember being in my nana's house because I lived with my nana like the majority of my childhood with my parents, of course. Like on some Brady Bunch, on some Miami Gale shit, nigga. We all in the house, Poppy, Nanny. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I went on YouTube. Damn, YouTube got us all fucked up when we were little. If you was on YouTube when you were younger, you know about the way less restrictions they used to have on YouTube. Like I'm talking, the stuff I witnessed online before 10 years old, I can see why I'm like this now. Like I'm like they were like, you've never experienced anything in real life. First of all, the shit that I've experienced in real life, nobody seen. If you did, you know. But like half the time, it's like, is the stuff that we're doing really dangerous, or is it just not for everybody? You know, you can't say, like, you have to take life and advice with a grain of salt, bro. You really do. Because the moment you don't, you can be kicked off your, like, pivot, kicked off of your alignment, kicked off of your spot. And you have to keep repeating yourself over and over again. And that is tiring. That is redundant. That is immature. That's not, it's just not giving. It's not giving. So I don't recommend overly explaining yourself to people, to the system, even to yourself. Make sure you just reassure yourself. And if you can't, let God do it because God promised you. God got it and did. Okay? Whoever I'm speaking to. You are infinite. And I really hope that my connection isn't fucking up too much. Hold on. You are an infinite being. So it's just like, don't act like it. Be it. They be like, because a lot of people, like, you know, people love certain celebrities like Rihanna and Beyonce, and that's cool. And they want to emulate them. That's not cool. That's not fine. You don't want to become another person. And what Rihanna preaches usually is fake it till you make it. And that's okay, maybe for her route because she's coming from a different country. It's like a lot of people are, I'm not even just talking about celebrities, a lot of people are looking at authority figures because these are not celebrities, these are powers of authority. It's just dressed differently. There's music powers of authority, there's governmental powers of authority, there's educational powers of authorities, there's political, there's all different powers of authorities, right? And a lot of the problems that me and my collective have is I don't like the word hate, but we don't do well with authority because of what authority had us doing growing up. Because it's like we did everything right growing up and still ended up in the same place as somebody who didn't give a fuck about life itself. Isn't that fucked? Isn't that so backwards? If you're in my collective, you're a Heyoka. You're probably a Heyoka. You're probably a dark empath or somebody who feels very deeply. You know what I'm saying? And you got shamed for feeling things deeply. You got laughed for feeling things differently. Or you got chastised or bullied or literally like beat up for just being feminine. And what I mean by feminine, I mean like my artists or my people who see the beauty in the world before everyone else's. You know, before everyone, the people who have the lens of a woman but the heart of a man. My husband, he has a beautiful heart of a woman, but the sight of a like, it's hard to explain. Like, my heart is masculine because I'm the oldest, right? My husband's heart is probably feminine because he's the youngest. And if you're trying to attract your soulmate or your one true partner, it has to be kind of opposite. So say if I had the heart of a woman in a woman's body, but I had male eyes. I don't think it would have worked with me and my husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am masculine only because of the work I do, or because of the work I am letting life usher in for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a leader, but I promise you, when I'm alone and when I'm with my man, I am, you know what I'm saying? So it's like people will look at you and be like, oh, I know this person. You know what I'm saying? I know who they are because I see them online. No, they don't know you, baby. Whoever I'm speaking to, they don't know you. They will never know you. You barely even half the time know you because God knows you so well. So don't let anybody say, oh, I know you more than you know yourself. Ho! No, the fuck you don't know my collective more than know themselves. Chill. Don't let this place, aka Earth, make you feel like you don't know shit just because you don't grow shit. And what I mean by that is you might not be perceiving that you're growing an empire right now because it's all in the 5D or it's all spiritual right now. You're not supposed to come out of quote unquote hiding until it is safe for you and your family. Why would you prematurely come out of a safe space? That's like prematurely ejaculating, you know, like, and there's nothing wrong with that either, but it's like you're gonna have to restart every time you do things too prematurely. And this is coming from a girl who was damn near almost a preemie. Literally, like, there's so many like traumatizing birth stories in my collective as well. You know why I know? Because my mom's birth story, excuse me, is kind of traumatic. And she's a Scorpio, so I'm not surprised. But she almost died coming out the womb. My mom, she's told me, and it was said, I'm just quoting what I've heard. I think either she was choked by her own umbilical cord, and she was choking on amniotic fluid. Like, it was almost damn near impossible for her to even be born and still alive. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my people in my collective, there was just no way. How were you born? Like, for example, in my Nana, I heard the story. Hold on. This is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? My Nana, I believe, something about maybe her reproductive system only half, like, you know how you have two tubes? I think one wasn't working. I don't know. Don't quote me. But my dad was stillborn. So it's like my collective is full of people who fought their way out the fucking womb because it was their place to be on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, before we before we incarnate on earth, it's like a lot of people are like, no, let me do it. Let me go down there. They're not doing it right. They're not doing it right. You know what I'm saying? They're everybody like in the in the heavens or whatever, or looking down like, now let me get in. Let me get in. Now they're not doing it right. You know what I'm saying? So the moment when your parents was like, fuck it, let's go, they made you, bruh. They made you. They were just tired. They were just tired of the world not being ushered in the correct way. So they made you. That was your only real purpose, for real. And I know that a lot of people in my collective got gripes with their parents. So if that's the case, your only purpose was to be born. Or born again, depending on who you are. I have a lot of people who are literally a part of the Jesus descendants or ascendants or even their bloodline in my collective as well. I have a lot of beings and star seeds, Syrians in my collective as well. I'm gonna check out your videos, BRB. Thank you. Aeon Start, I hope I said it right, AeonStart. And then Ultima 18769 said 14 at a friend's house. Oh, that's what you guessed when I did shrooms? No. So I tried shrooms for the first time in COVID. I was 20 years old. Actually, it was my birthday. I think it was like probably like a day after my birthday or the night of. It was a very scary experience actually because the person who invited me, she invited me along with her just so, I'm not gonna like put the whole story out, but basically she had a predator around me. And it's like, luckily, by the grace of God, she brought there were two, it was us, two girls and two boys. And I was not in my home city. I actually had to drive or get dropped off or something to another city in my area. because I think they were renting out at Airbnb because she had one dude come down from Connecticut and then another dude she was actually with or whatever that, you know, was on some predator shit. And I had always just, something was off about him, but I just never, you know, because like when women are dating men or when women are dating people, there's, depending on how deep their trauma is, there's no, you are not the reason why they left their man or woman or whomever I'm speaking to. You gotta let people just learn and see people for who they are. And maybe they always knew, but they were just trying to save them. A lot of men and women have martyr complexes or Captain Save-A-Ho complexes. I even had one. It got me in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, that's just, I'm not gonna do a full story time because it wasn't all traumatic because I feel like the other dude that she invited was keeping me safe the entire time. And like, it was so, like, it was still a beautiful experience because like I still felt some form of safety. So shout out to the dude who was there, and I will say his name. His name is Jimmy. Shout out to you. He's an artist right now. Like he will be a great trip sitter. If you're going to try shrooms and there is no trip sitter, and he's trip sitting and he's tripping with us. So it's like if you have no like so good sober trip sitters or even just, you know, people who will make you feel at home while you're tripping, I don't recommend doing these substances. I'd rather y'all either not do any substance at all or really just do them alone in the comfort of your own home or the comfort of your own backyard. Just keep people out of your experimentation phases of your life because they can experimentally fuck up your whole entire, you know, narrow path. Neural pathways, like psychologically, you know what I'm saying? They can tap into your whole Akashics and you don't even know. They over here stealing your blessings, stealing your money, stealing your business ideas from the 5D because you're not paying attention. You're just focused on the love that you think they're bringing you. But for real, that was the whole karmic cycle showing you your reflection, that you never loved yourself and you loved everyone else above over everything. And that is the biggest sin of all, is loving the world. Oh, we're only 22 minutes in. I thought this was going longer. I'm gonna channel some more. I just don't want to be in like a rushed energy or like anything like that. My dark feminine is like, don't rush me, child. Don't rush the process. Don't rush you. Don't rush anything or anyone, cause bitch, shit gonna come when it wants to come. So there's no point of rushing anything, cause you're gonna miss something every time you rush something. You're gonna miss miracles. You're gonna miss experiences. You're gonna miss the love of your life if you don't slow the fuck down. Whoever I'm speaking to, slow down. Grab the wall. Look like you're trying to make it fall out. And I think I want to spend. And speed up. Gas, sorry. Hope I don't get copyright for singing. That'd be wild. They start copyrighting niggas for singing. Just like, that's OC. YouTube, cut it out. Cause I think I heard somebody say that on their YouTube video. Like, I don't want to get copyrighted. How the fuck are you copyrighted for singing a song? If that AI, if you're hearing me, the people are the intelligence and you are fake intelligence, hence artificial. We have the AI in the brain. This is the AI in the pinky in the brain. This is the reflection, the black mirror. Are you okay? Lordy Lloyd, or Lloydy Yoid, because in Spanish the two L's make yoid. I'm fine. I'm chilling and with my spirit family right now. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck is going on, bro? You just hopped into a random live without seeing who I was? He said peace, and then he's crying. What are you crying for, nigga? What you scared of? Yo, he's scared. He's scared. He's scared of the... He's scared. You scared. You scared of yourself, bruh. You're not scared of nothing. Nobody's scared of anyone but themselves. In my collective anyway. If you're in my collective, you're in my spirit family, the majority of the time you're scared of what the fuck you will do in the best situation you had in yourself. Like, for example, like, a lot of y'all biggest fears was like literally dropping the ball or like literally You look like someone shot you with a stapler. Even my drain was like, bitch, boo. Throwing tomatoes. Why don't you make fun of my countless failed sure shot attempts, bitch? You scared of the cookie. He's scared. Oh, why don't you, say something about my face tat I did in a Manic episode? He's scared of the cookie. Oh, but how about you say something about the time I got hit by a car about 2 years ago and still survived? He's scared, right? You scared. Not of me, though. So watch your fucking mouth. Anyway. Let's keep channeling. And let me not get distracted by people who don't know who the fuck I am or don't want to do the research or don't want to use Google. Oh wait, and is the armpit hair too much for y'all too? Cause you can't get pussy if you haven't seen some hair. That's a man. Okay. Am I a man, or did I lose a lot of weight due to trauma and due to body dysmorphia? Am I a man, or are you a bitch? Pick one. Jihad to the end, because you're about to end your life fucking with me. So I'm gonna take you out the lab, because I like to put men on timeout. It's kind of cute. 24 hours. Goodbye, baby. Who else needs to be put on timeout? Lloyd, Yoy, are you still on that nut shit? What the fuck does weight have to do with this? Time out. Oh yeah, time out. How did you question weirdo? I love going live and then I do a whole good channeling session. Then I finally get inside and then everybody's just joining my life. This is a public platform, right? So insecure, bruh. Aren't we all? Drake handles shit better than you, says Lordy Yoid. Let me start screen recording. Send this to my husband. What is your profile picture? I'm not Hispanic, dude. I didn't say you were, bitch. Pin message. It's funny you say Drake handles, pronounce it right. No, Lordy Yoid. I won't. You came in here with some big balls, big cojones, so introduce yourself. Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you here interrupting me and my collective's time? So tough. I'm not tough, actually. I'm suicidal. Introduce yourself. You don't want to introduce yourself in front of the collective anymore? The congregation? I'm gonna bring my Bible out. Oh, I'm sorry, Bibles. Money spread, bitch. Anyway. Oh, I said, bitch, we're holding the Bible. Oh, she's going to hell. Man, if you guys knew God, how he be talking about y'all and y'all mothers. What version y'all want today? All right, so again, for my collective, I want to repeat myself. November is W religion. Nigga, I'm not religious. You said W religion. No, I'm a fucking walking paradox, stupid. All right, let's keep going. Because me and my collective do real work over here, so if you want to keep trolling, you can. Damn, be gentle with the Bibles. I ain't even Christian, but that's crazy. Okay. God, he's telling me how to freaking handle my Bibles. That's, man. right, have a nice life, I guess. What do you mean, I guess? What are you guessing? We know shit over here. It's the age of Aquarius. You know, we transitioned from age of the Piscean age. That's the age of believing. Right now, if you look at the solar system, what's going on, you know, we've been transitioned into the age of Aquarius, which is the age of what? Knowing. So khalas. You're haram, actually. But what do I know? I'm just omnipresent. Aw, you went to Google to find a translated thing? How about you go send that to my father? What's the word? When you convert? Yeah, he converted for my stepmom. Go send that to my daddy. He's a real lover, man. Oh, you thought I didn't have a father? Men are so cute. They'd be like, oh, she's that way because she doesn't have a father. Yikes. First lesson of the day. Fuck perception. It's about perspective. خلص 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 انتي ماما خلص خلص خلص. Alright, we're about to start channeling. I'm gonna bring one incense in here. I'm gonna light it, and yeah. Telling me how to handle my own intellectual property. She's handling a book wrong. God is within and without, and you're over here crying over books. Have you ever read The Book Thief? Have you ever studied not like German, like Germany stuff? It's like the school, the education system in America is still just fumbling. Like, it's crazy. It's like I sound cocky. I'm not cocky. I'm just pissed at the fact that the American system is creating people who want to make me out to be ignorant. Because I am ignorant, but not that much, nigga. I'm just blessed, and you guys will never know it because you guys don't show your blessings. You guys don't want to be out and doing the shit I'm doing. You guys don't want to be on a public platform and using your gifts publicly because you're afraid of being chastised, or you're afraid that you might lose your little 9-to-5 job. And I say little because some people have big 9-to-5 jobs, like, you know, janitors, you know, lawyers, or, you know, people who the trash men, you know, the backbones of society. Teachers, the ones who are getting underworked or underpaid, or actually overworked and underpaid. Or people like me, who I had to quit my last job. I haven't worked since because the last job I had, I was working for kids, like an after school program. You know why I left? Because when I sensed my mental health getting bad, I left them so they could have a better experience. And they were having a fun time, but it's like, as an adult, when you feel yourself going into maybe a dark night of the soul, or maybe a time where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm hitting rock bottom, you don't stay with people. You leave them. And a lot of men stay with the family and people around them because it makes them feel comfortable, makes them feel big like a man. You're a bitch. And if you're not a bitch, you're acting like a little boy. And if you're not a little boy, you're just scared of the outcome in life like me. All right. I just want everybody to remember that you're on a public platform and these lives do get posted. And I pin tomfoolery just so you can be used as an example. And I'm not doing it. God will use you as an example on my platforms. I never said oh, wow. The disrespect I get daily because I'm a woman in a male-dominated fields is insane. The disrespect I get because I have mental illness or anxiety issues, social anxiety, all that stuff. I get fucked up every day as a woman. Can't even sit in my feminine body until my husband gets home. I only feel safe with that man. So all y'all rest of the men who be doing all that shit on my page, you better take that up with God. All right, we'll start with just a regular Bible. I think this is a King James version. And if you know me personally, I'm not like, oh, this might not be a King James version. King James version is very hard for me to dissect. It's very hard for me to, because like, it's not that I can't read, it's just that the names in the King James version and just the dialects, because it's, I believe, well, a white man wrote it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do a random, not random, but you know, a flip and see what God has to say for us today. All right, the book of the prophet. Oh my gosh, imagine you guys freaking bullying a prophet. A woman prophet at that. I shit you not, bruh. Page 387. You guys are worse jackasses than me, and I am jackass, bro. But that was learned behavior, you know, not inner. That was because of my environment. My environment treated me like I could handle shit that I couldn't, you know? So, anyway, let's read the book of the prophet Isaiah. Chapter 1, the vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Let's keep going. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. And they have rebelled against me. Mind you, I'm reading light codes. I might be reading a Bible, but these are really light codes. So everybody was scared, oh my gosh, she's disrespecting a book with pages. You reduced God down to a book. Congratulations. Anyway, let me see where I was. Let me stop being a jackass. The ox knoweth his owner. The ox. We're going to discuss the year of the ox too in Chinese. This Chinese zodiac, but there are years that are connected to the certain zodiacs in Chinese astrology that are revealing certain things that are happening in America. So this year was the year of the snake, if you know about 2025. I believe next year is the year of the horse. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass, donkey, his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. A lot of people don't consider their own owner inside. A lot of people don't consider their higher selves when they make fucked up decisions. A lot of people don't consider their inner child when they give up on their dreams. That's actually depressing because I can relate. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Yea, will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick. The whole head is sick. I have a mental illness and I let God take care of it. Because if I was on pills, I would be dead. Because I have an addictive personality. I'm not an addict. I know those. And they're probably stronger than half the people who are watching. Why should Ye be stricken anymore? Yeah, why should I be stricken by y'all judgment when God does that for me? What lightning do you have? You're not Oya. You're not the Orisha Oya. Oh, okay. Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. I had a live the other day and I was like, the collective should be focused on specific organs right now for healing or just for just regenerative purposes. So brain, heart, liver. I'm getting the reproductive system, literally the whole line. I know the heart is not in the middle of your heart. It's a little bit off center because it's in your rib cage. But the line, it's something about the line. Bloodline, soul lines, parallel lines, parallel universes. The universe inside of you is sick. You know how I know? Because the universe inside of me is sick. You know how I know why the universe inside of me is sick right now? Because everything else in the world right now I'm viewing is beautiful again. I always knew I was sick in the mind since a young child. But that's because I was disturbed. It's the difference between being sick and disturbed. I thought I was, as a kid, I'm like, oh, I'm over here, like, I'm beating myself up, like, oh, why am I having thoughts? Why am I good at this? I'm over here literally like, I used to intellectualize my emotions so much to where I think I got to a point of not feeling them. So I've been going through, like, a lot of this purging process where I'll wake up and I'll just start crying. And I'm like, bro, what the heck? I've been, it's because I stopped feeling through my emotions after a certain point in my life and just knew them because it was safer for me at the time. Let's keep reading though. From the soul. Why did I say that? Because I was about to say from the whole of the foot. Okay, so if you are an air sign like me, I'm an Aquarius, you probably need some grounding, like going outside barefooted. Grounding could be anything. Like, for example, I'm in my house without shoes. I'm grounding myself. Or I'm on live with you guys reading. This is grounding. If you like to work out, that anything that keeps you level-headed is grounding. I have a lot of air in my tropical zodiac. Oops. I forgot I was screen recording. Lordy Lloyd will be in my Google Drive just in case I have to, pull up receipts. Anyway, let's keep going. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with anointment. With actually ointment. I read anointment, so I think a lot of my collective are being anointed, or you are the anointed ones. We don't do the chosen ones over here, because you can choose to be chosen every day. But a lot of people like me is like, I wasn't chosen, I was just born here, All that chosen stuff is for the spiritual narcissists. Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate, as overthrown by strangers. The strangers who watch me today. I get my freaking platform gets overthrown by the people who think they know what the fuck is going on. Let me keep going. And the daughter of Zion. I've never heard of the daughter of Zion. And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Except the Lord of hosts. I said hosts. I'm getting the word hostility. Let me stop being hostile. What y'all want to read next? We have Mary Magdalene, which was Jesus' wife, not a whore, like you guys like to say. We have the Book of Mormon. We have another Bible. What version is this? We have my notebook. This is titled The Fourth Dimension. We have Herbally Yours by Penny C. Royal. How to self-cure, self-heal, basically, if you guys are into holistic studies. We have my book of just OG channels. Just when I wake up or when I'm channeling, I just write it down. We have this. We have, oh, that's my book of business. Y'all need to know my money, child. We have the Holy Scriptures. This is a Bible that was given to me by the Jehovah's Witnesses. The Book of Mormon was obviously given to me by the Mormons when it came to my neighborhood. We have Hero Factory, which is a 3rd grade reading level. It's called The Brain Wars. We can read that. We can get some codes from that. We have obviously the Holy Quran. I know it's not it's the translated version. A lot of people don't like this, but I really don't care because education is education if you can interpret for yourself. It's not for education is not for anybody else but you. Until you're ready to give what you learned to the world. And if you're not ready to give it, then you don't have to. And then we have Technical Communication. A Pocket Guide to Technical Communication, the 5th edition by William Sanborn. But I was writing like codes and stuff right here, so it's all kind of like, you know. And then lastly, we have my real Bible, like this junk. This junk, I have to buy a Glock to pair with it, actually. And this is the book I got from my Nana. So, yeah, I think we'll start off with this. And I'm not religious, so to speak. I just know that God speaks through me, and God speaks to me through words. All right. And this genuine leather, y'all. Like, it's so, I just love, like, books need to be like the Bible as far as like aesthetics or just the quality so they can last longer. All books, not just religious ones, you know? All right, let's do a little flip. All right, I cast another white light because I already cast the white light when I was outside on live here, but I cast the final white light of protection over me and my collective as we commune with God. Amen, amen, say, God bless you, God bless me, and God bless we. Chapter 5 is crazy. It's Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 5. Bro, the number 5 is blowing me right now. If you look up the energetic signature of number 5, bro, you can get stuck there for your whole life. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now, and know, and seek in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any that executeth judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. I, as above, so below. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast not grieved. Thou hast consumed them. But they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return. What do they mean by they have refused to return? Return to yourself. Return back home. Where is the home? If you never felt a home in your own home, your home is here. And if you don't feel home in your body, then leave it to God. And when I mean God, I mean source. I mean the Most High. Free from religion. The God in you. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 4. Therefore I said, surely these are poor, they are foolish. For they know not the way of the Lord, nor the judgment of their God. I will get me unto the great men, and will speak unto them of the Lord, and the judgment of their God. But these have altogether broken the yoke, and burst the bonds. So I'm gonna close out there. It's a lot of heavy energy in my collective right now as far as like grief. I feel like a lot of my collective is either literally in heat or literally in a grieving process. You're grieving your old self, you're grieving your old paradigms, you're grieving your old lovers, you're grieving your old thoughts, you're grieving your old dreams you had for yourself. You're grieving yourself. You're grieving, and if you're anything like me, somebody killed your inner child a long time ago. And I'm so sorry. I'm about to cry. As soon as I said that, I opened the Psalms, and this one. Thank you, God. Psalms 116, chapter 116, verse 19. In the courtyards of the house of Jehovah, in your midst, O Jerusalem, praise Jah, praise Jah. Praise Jehovah, all you nations. Glorify him, all you peoples. For his loyal love toward us is great. All right, let's get started for real. We got some light codes. We need to start getting to some work. I'm gonna be live for maybe the last 10 to 15 minutes. And then, yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Give me like a few seconds. Anyone going through like any real issues right now, financial, emotional, physical, mental, I pray that you stop listening to people who think they know your situation. I pray that you stop listening to people who think they know you, because they do not. I don't care who they are. I don't care the age. Anybody claiming to know you more than you know yourself is a lie. Now I gotta get a pen, you guys. Hold on. Good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you guys are watching this. And I genuinely am sending as much light as possible, because I can't send any more love anymore. I'm reserving that for me and my husband. Oh, this chair. Why is this? All right. Okay, so this part of the book, God wants us to go over, I guess, all these creatures. So let me title these creatures. I had it titled Creatures with a pencil, but I erased it. You can tell that I doubt my gifts a lot because I listen to people who told me I didn't have any. What's today's date, y'all? Damn, I know it's November something, so I'm just leave it blank for now. All right, so the first creature God wants us to go over today is snakes. That's funny because we're literally in the year of the snake right now, so I guess I can talk about that. What is a serpent? Who are the serpents? And who are the serpentines? I am a serpentine oracle. What is that? A serpentine oracle is someone who has a direct lineage to either Yeah, a direct lineage. Let's just say that. Serpentine oracles are people who have a direct lineage. To what I will not expose, because if you have a direct lineage to someone or something, or deities or gods, I'm not going to expose your akashics like a lot of these readers be doing. They be like, oh, I'm going to like put all your, no. If you have superpowers, keep that shit to yourself, because they're going to freaking experiment on you in the future if don't be like me. If it was my decision, if it was up to me, I'd be doing a lot of my work privately like I used to, just to myself. Be stingy with my mind, stingy with the heart, stingy with time that I never had. Okay, so when we think of the word snake, let's break it down, I guess phonetically, like phonics. Snake. Okay, so you see the word snakes, right? Has the word nake, because snakes don't wear clothes. Snakes are like, they're like babies in a sense, because they come out hairless. They come out weird looking, and like, I don't know, like snakes. I'm sorry, but the way look at the word again. It doesn't even look like snakes anymore. It just looks like naked truth. Oh my gosh! Snake/serpents are merely just the naked truth of, I would say, of the eye of the tiger. Nigga, what? I'm channeling, so it's like when I'm writing, it's like, yeah, so snake/serpents are merely just the naked truth of God. Like, who do you really think sent that serpent down to get Adam and Eve to bite that apple? You think it was Diablito? You think it was the devil? No, it was Lucifer. Who was Lucifer? Light. What is light? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there for today, because the next time I come back, we'll be talking about bats. Did somebody as a child have like either a speech impediment, or maybe like some of you have dyslexia? If you're not, you're just neurodivergent, or you had trouble expressing yourself through your throat chakra because you were silenced. I'm getting that from right now. Like, you were just silenced. And even if like physical people weren't trying to silence, it's almost like you were trying to either prove yourself, or you were trying to tell the truth when everybody think you were lying. It's like a lot of my collective, a lot of my spirit family had to live a backwards life growing up majority of their lives just to experience the right things as an adult. Because a lot of my collective were like mini adults. It's like mini geniuses, unfortunately. Because like, God, bruh, being a mini genius and no is not, it's not fun. Being smart was never fun. It's not about having fun when you're smart. Having fun is freaking cookouts with your grandma, or cookouts, with your family, or like intimate moments with loved ones, or intimate moments at anywhere in your life. Those are fun moments. Or making music, making art, that's fun. Stuff we're doing right now with God, this is not about fun. This is about breaking down ourselves so we can rebuild. Damn, I ran out of gum. All right, let's light this incense real quick. We're at 59 minutes. Where the... I don't even know where that lighter went, but whatever. If anyone's birthday just passed, or anybody's birthday's coming up, let's say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, Happy birthday to you. Okay. And also, the whole thing about the trauma with having a birthday, it usually comes from having shitty birthdays or people not actually giving you the gifts you wanted or giving you the parties that you actually wanted or even just giving you space or time. Like a lot of assumptions about what you wanted for Christmas or assumptions about what you wanted for your birthday. You were grateful. You got what you got and didn't throw a fit and stuff. But like, truthfully, just because you're grateful for something. Hold on. Oh my God, I love you. It says the name is Dead Jesus. Yahweh was originally a minor storm. Wait, what's YHWH? I'm sorry. Was originally a minor storm god who was married to the tree goddess. Oh, Asherah. Who's that? Can you go more into detail? I love when people come in here with divine knowledge and inner and understanding instead of people who are going to troll because they don't want to face their true reflection. So can you go deeper? I love when people come in here with real knowledge. Let me put my hair back. Oh! Oh! Sorry. Oi. Yes, mommy? Oh, I have them. Why? I grabbed the whole thing because, you know, when the juice boxes get stuck in the plastic. Oh my gosh. My bad. My bad. My dumbass, y'all. I grabbed the whole thing of juice boxes at the fridge instead of just grabbing one because I was being lazy. That's another thing about being too smart. We be lazy sometimes because it just be like, yeah, I'd rather just figure this out later. Right? Anyway, my mom has been saying lately that I look like a nun. And I'm like, what the? I said, what do you mean? But half the time I just be covering my crown. Okay, so the person I said to elaborate on their comment, they never commented, so we're going to keep going. Maybe they left while I was probably ranting. Anyway. All right. Water. I am grateful. What's that song? I am loved. All right, let's get some cards going. Oh, I'm going, bro. Like, not going there, but like, it's 63 minutes. Let's try to get hour 30. And I pray that it stays an hour 30 because sometimes it'll cut the live completely. It'll be like half of the whole live when I upload it. I'm like, was that God or was that the enemy? I'm not sure. Because why are you trying to censor my messages? Something about copper is significant. Copper wire, just copper is a good, what is it, conductor? Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not wrong. Somebody also maybe isn't like wanting a baby or just thinking about having a family. That was a definitely yes. What? I'm trying to say that was a definite yes. Why did my cards just come out like that? You got the Knight of Wands in reverse with Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. No. It's reversed for me because I'm not the knight. You are. So it's because look, if I'm seeing it as a reversal and you are my reflection, that means you really are the Knight of Wands. I like to do reflective work because it's like I am me, you are me, I am you, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're one love, one heart. Let's get together. You know what I'm saying? So what the Knight of Wands usually is about is like the energy of the brave young boy, or the energy of what's that story in the Bible where like the little boy has to go out to the forest, like the wilderness, to become a man. But literally, the man is literally like 13 years old. I don't even know, like the age is young as heck when this man or this little boy has to go out and find himself. Like I'm sensing like you don't even have to be a man. You can be a man or a woman, but I'm sensing someone who had to be very, very, very independent as a child. Like like to the point where I don't even know who are your parents. Like did they even parent you? Did they like? I'm channeling someone who did not receive proper love and guidance to become the person they always wanted to be. 777, yeah, 777 confirmation, and then 7. So you also got 7 of coins or 7 of pentacles upright. And I'm life path number 7, so I know all about number 7. So just having 7 in general, just it's a hard number to get past only because the 7 is literally just divine knowledge and being a teacher and a student to the game of life and to the game of spirituality. Or the 7 is the know-it-all. So if you think you know it all about money, you're gonna lose it. Whoever I'm speaking to. If you're trying to build something, build generational wealth, and you think you know it all, you're not teachable. And that's what the Knight of Wands really speaks about. Like there is a mature side to Knight of Wands, but there also is a side to Knight of Wands where I'm like, oh, well, I know everything and I'm going to rescue the princess. You're a knight in shining armor. You're not the king yet. You will be, and you were, and you are. But in this present moment, you are a knight with a wand. My right side started itching. That is the masculine side of the body. I guess I'll just get all the cards. I guess that fell in the sink because every single rest of the cards fell on the floor. You next have literally Ace of freaking, what this in tarot would be? Ace of Swords. No reversals, because we were reflections. Ace of Swords, Lord. Ace of Swords is nearly just like, it's just up in the air. Or it's just really hostile. I'm just getting really hostile energy from this card. And it says 808. Oh, 808's a heartbreaks, child. Oh, Jesus, child. Who is going through a heartbreak? I could have just did a story time for y'all. We didn't even have to do a reading. I could have just did a private session with you if you needed some venting sessions, child. I got that. I need you. Yeah. And the song, and another song channeling, and I keep you up like down. You lose. Yeah, I'm getting heavy Gemini energy. Heavy. It's like a Gemini on Venus. How is that possible? That's like putting the most knowledge and intellectual property on a feminine planet. If you know Venus, that is perfect because Venus, what rules Venus, or what is usually Libra and Taurus, and those are cute and all, but when you put a Gemini on Venus, you're gonna get then we have the Ace of Coins again, but this time the card is blue. This card was red. So red pill, blue pill situation. So if you are in a moment of your life where you need to be making a final decision or a final destination, pick it and stay there. Stop being indecisive and stop tricking yourself out of your own blessings because you think they're not real. No, you're not real because you're a magical being. The world around you is very much real. And Anyway, let's draw some other cards from a deck because that was wild how they came out and just like, ah. 28 is significant, the number, maybe the age, maybe at the age of 28. Oh, so 28 usually marks your personal solar return, if anybody's interested in knowing that. We have four of swords, but it's not really four of swords because I didn't really put tarot energy in here. I just put oracle energy. So on the top of the card, I wrote recuperation. So somebody is recouping. We have, I didn't put anything on this card just yet. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you're on a good trajectory. Like your narrow path is set by God. The only way you can fuck it up is literally not taking radical self-accountability. And you also got 9 of Swords. So you're literally, whoever is in the 9, you're literally one step closer to your true paradigm. Stop giving up on yourself so early. Or stop giving up on your dreams so early. It's there. Your dreams are already inside of you, so. Today, earlier, I was listening to Summer Walker. And I haven't listened to Summer Walker in a minute, so I don't know. Just, we're in just like this soaking energy for some reason. But we don't have to be, so let's get out of that. And then next card we have is emotional fulfillment. As I'm talking about Summer Walker, child, I'm sending you all the love. If Summer Walker ever actually watches this, you deserve all the love in the world, girl. Because, child, that woman has been through a lot. And her come-up story is so beautifully organic. And to me, like, if you watch her interviews, like, I think she was a janitor for a little bit. That's how she was, like, bruh, and I think she stripped, I don't know, bruh. She went through the mud for her music career. Y'all not going through the mud for y'all dreams, really? Like her? And a lot of people are just mad now that she's getting, I guess, help from Erykah Badu. But it's like, you're mad because a woman is getting help from a spirit guide. She probably needed it, baby. It's like, we have, let go of the past. Let go of your pasts. Let go of the past paradigm. Then we have blind to the positive. What's that word? It like literally left my head. It's like some of you guys don't really say it out loud. Oh, you're a pessimist. It's okay, because I can be one too. It's not your fault. It's literally the world. It's like you had so much light in you as a kid, and like the enemy or like spirits or like maybe succubus, incubus, whatever, were just trying to beat it out of you. And they were using people to do it, you know? Because spirits move through people. I'm not saying they shouldn't take accountability for what they did. But like, if you're that weak to where you're, you know what I'm saying? God already know how I feel about people who intentionally just hurt children because they are weak in the mind and in the soul. They deserve to get devoured. But I won't stay on that energy right now because y'all know how mad I get about even thinking about children being hurt. Okay. Ah! We got the Ace of Wands, nigga! Brr, forget the magic. My God wanted me to say, forget the magic. You are the magic. And the money. Where the money reside? We just a lot of money. But then if you study Venus, it's literally beauty, arts, financial maturity, fiscal responsibility. All that is in Venus if you study the planet of Venus. But if you need more of like a father energy, in your life, I would study Saturn. Saturn is an excellent planet to emulate because Saturn is programmed with Capricorn energy, and that is literally Earth. That is literally America. So, damn. Pick up the card. We got the Five of Swords. I'm gonna end it right there. Bye, y'all. We are lifted. We are gifted y protegido siempre. Si se puede, si se puede. May God bless you. May God bless me. May God bless we. And thank you for being patient with me and my shenanigans today. And I hope you got something from this live. If you didn't, I'm so sorry. I'll be live again tomorrow. I love you and God bless you all. Good night.